Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk about our easy to make rabbit run. As you can see, we've got one little guy in there now, and it's a really basic, simple design. This took me about 2 hours to build at the very most, and is really made out of 2x4s that I cut in half and then in half the other way. A bunch of chicken wire and some screws and some galvanized staples. And that's really it. Oh, I threw some hinges in there too, which I'll talk about in just a minute. So as you can see, all I did is just a very simple little square. As you can see, all I did was cut a 2x4 in half, lengthways, and then screwed that together with screws, and then put chicken wire on it with galvanized staples, support in the middle there, and made 4 panels. It was really easy and required very little cutting, as I used 2x4s, full length. Then what I did was I used some hinges. And what I did then was I hinged 2 of the sides together. So this side and this side over here opposite. So over here and over here are open. So that's a great way to open up and get in yourself, or put your rabbits in, or whatever you need to do. So why I did this was because it was easy, number one, and most importantly, we've got a fairly large backyard, as you can see, and I wanted an ease of movement of this rabbit run. So what it allows me to do is fold it in half, 2 sides, fold it in half, and then move it easily to another part of the yard. I can do it myself, I don't need any help. Or I can move them for storage in the winter time, or if I don't want to use my rabbit run for a little while. So it's worked out super well. All I did again was cut some 2x4s in half. So the dimensions of this square are 8 feet long by about 3.5 to 4 feet tall. Now you're going to ask yourself, well, couldn't a rabbit jump out of that? Well, I guess he could, but I've never had one jump out, and I've had this for well over a year. I think they're just happy to be in there and nibbling on the grass. I would never really leave them unattended for a long period of time in there, but they never have jumped out. So I'm thinking that height is pretty good. So it's an 8-foot square, which gives them lots of room to run in. Sometimes we'll throw a lawn chair in there or whatnot and sit in there and play with them for a little while. They love jumping up on the lawn chair and crawling through it and underneath it and all that kind of good stuff. So really easy construction. I'm just going to walk around it here so you can get a little better idea of it. And again, a very low cost. I think this whole thing cost me somewhere in the neighborhood of maybe $50, and a few extra parts I had kicking around. So really simple. Strongly recommend having a run for your rabbits. It's just a great escape from their pens. Our pens are really kind of large, but still, just to run and jump on the grass is pretty great for a rabbit. So, and this little guy here, he seems pretty darn happy. Hey, bud. So I think I've covered all the bases with this rabbit run. Highly recommend you make one. Really easy to build. I hope this helps, and I think it'll keep your rabbits happy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.